championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Supremacy in the SEC at stake here. It's the Texas Longhorns against the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Platt. And Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Holly. We'll see how these teams continue to adjust to these weather conditions. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. With 1 second left in the play clock, they'll spend a timeout. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. To throw, it's Manning. Caught by the receiver.
I tell you, Chris, defensively, this is death by 1,000 cuts. They just allow these hitch routes to create second and manageable, third and manageable. It's too easy for the offense. The off coverage has got to change. They've got to get up in the face of this wide receiver and force him to have a difficult release. Take away the easy throw, or else this is going to be a long game.
A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, as a quarterback, you really love to have that one back. This is third and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on first and second down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on third down.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain, close to the 45. Handoff in a single back formation. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Looking downfield, it's Russell. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and he swarmed quickly. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. On the move now. incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Handed off for a draw. Breaking tackles. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. To throw, it's Manning. Moves out of the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Second down after that previous play. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football, create contact to knock it loose.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Bringing pressure. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on third and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, this is a really good job by this defense. They're going to flush the quarterback out to the right side. Watch as then they pursue. He's got nowhere to go with the ball down the field, and it allows that pursuit to get home. They contact him as he's trying to release the ball. It leads to the incompletion.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
That screen fooled nobody. Great recognition from the corner. As soon as the ball was snapped, he recognized what was going on, got into the backfield, and blew it up for a loss.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? To throw, it's Russell. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. keeping it on the ground here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Crucial third down play right here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Able to convert on third, sets him up now, first down to the 22.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Looking to pass, it's Manning. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass. And to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It smothers. He's swarmed by the defense. Longhorns are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw yet again. Grab down the middle. It's Townsend. He's got space. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Chris, I'm a big believer that the most important target you can have in the red zone is a big tight end because he can occupy the middle of the field. That creates one-on-ones on the outside. You can also utilize him as a blocker if you want to run it. Here, you're completing the ball to the tight end, and he's setting you up with first and goal. Again, these tight ends, invaluable in the red zone.
Second and goal for the offense. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You've got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looking to throw. It's Russell. Looking right. This one caught.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
A 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Linebacker shifting around now. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, what a grab. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Well, I love that execution on third down. It's about moving the chains, and it's about matchups. He goes to his wide receiver, who you clearly know he loves throwing to in big situations, and they're on the same page again for a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Hunt over the middle. It's Hill. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The shotgun handoff here. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game. Well, this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. This quarterback on fire today. And they get set now to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
First down here for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Contact as he let the ball go. Ball's incomplete. They misfire for a 3rd consecutive time.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Send the back in motion. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Could take it all the way. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Bama. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
I love linebackers that keep their eyes in the backfield, and they turn into pass defenders when it's in the passing game. This guy does a great job. Watch him read the eyes of the quarterback. He steps in front, and now he's gone on the outside for a touchdown. Beautiful play.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Back to throw. It's Manning. Looking deep down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a 3-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
He escapes the pocket. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He could go. Touchdown, Alabama. The defense contributes 6 points.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their 2nd score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And it'll be Smothered right at the line for no gain. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Manning. Looking deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, this becomes a very precarious situation here with just a little bit of time left. If this offense can get on the field and go down and score and get the ball back to start the second half, this thing could get out of control. Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. The Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. They can't get him to the ground. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Dropping back, it's Russell. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, this is the problem with taking a sack on first down. It's long yardage. Now they don't get a completion, and it's going to be third and forever.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. With the catch, it's Rodgers. Breaks into the clear. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 25. And we go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that, you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Touchdown, tied. This offense is still clicking.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well. That's led to this huge lead.
And the PAT is good. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Looking to pass, it's Manning. Throws it to the right, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Been so difficult for them to establish any sort of rhythm on offense because this quarterback's below 50% throwing the football. He's got to get on track and play much better if they want to come back in this game. And it starts with timing.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass. No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, we've seen it all day long. This defense is right time, right place, and again, they hold them. It has been a frustrating day for this offense.
Looking to throw again. He lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Townsend. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Boy, you don't see that often. He is normally so sure-handed, and as a quarterback, that cannot creep into the back of your head. Keep going to him. Remember, he's one of your best players.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Nice grab. It's Smothers. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
That is an outstanding job recognizing what the defense is doing. As he sees this blitz, he goes immediately to the back. There's no one left for the back, and he's able to get the line to gain for a first down. So the risk-reward of sending this pressure against a quarterback who is seeing it really well, and right now the offense is winning that.
The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. The shotgun running play call. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Short connection to the tight end here. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
On first down, it's play action. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. To the air, it's Russell. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Goes out of bounds after a big gain. He's just short of the 45.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective, is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance, this is a great time to be aggressive, convert, try to do all the things that put pressure on the defense.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Receiver makes the catch. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage. So they finally feed the elite wide receiver. He hasn't played a huge part in building this lead, Joel, but let's see if they look to him as they try to close it out.
And, Chris, not all contributions show up on the stat sheet. This defense has certainly been aware of this wide receiver and committed resources to try to slowing him down, which they've done. But that's allowed other areas of this offense to have success. Now, as the defense shifts back, I think he's going to have more of an opportunity in the next couple of series to create some of those catches.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. He's got the first and still going. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
It's so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This one seems like it's over.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. To the air, it's Manning. The pass rush closing in.
Well, other than turning it over, that's about the worst way you can start a possession. Now, you're way behind the chains, looking to maybe get half of it back here. Try to create, I guess, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, so that you've got some chance to convert on 3rd.
Here comes the rush. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So a new set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer penalty on 3rd down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw it. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, this protection has been an issue all day long, and here again the quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
It's caught, and he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Receiver in motion now. Back to pass. It's Manning. And the completion made. Football comes out. And the defense comes up with the football.
I think this back just lost a little bit of concentration once he was across the line to gain. It's 3rd down. He's going to move the chains, but then watch the pursuit and the physicality from this defense. They're able to knock the ball loose and create the turnover.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Grab behind the line. It's Edwards. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. 5-yard pickup on first down sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. They're going to run the option. And he's swarmed quickly. They're all over the QB run there.
These zone pressures are so difficult to identify for the offensive line. The defensive line is going to be slanting, so that movement causes them some problems. And here the linebacker is able to get himself free as he's blitzing in the middle of the line of scrimmage. Again, the identification becomes very difficult for the offensive line. It's why they use these quite a bit defensively, and it's why they're so effective. This battle on the outside is fun to watch. Chris, they're doing a good job on both sides. This is good execution by the quarterback and wide receiver. They complete the slant. But how about the defensive back? He's right in his hip pocket. So right when that ball is completed, he gets him down to the ground.
He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Dropping back, it's Manning. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark.
In this situation, the defense just cannot get beat deep. Deeper than the deepest, wider than the widest. If you're the offense, the check down's going to be wide open. You might want to start taking that as well.
Pressure is coming. Grab by the receiver. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
So 2nd and 10. Got to create something here to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's 4th down. Got to convert.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Here comes the pressure. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop. Turnover on downs after that defensive stop.
Chris, it's technically not over, but boy, it feels like that game was just ice. Great stop by the defense. You're up 2 possessions. Now your offense is on the field, a few running plays, and this thing's probably over.
Working clock with the ground game. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. On the move now. Catch made in space. Look out. Goes out of bounds. He gets inside the 35, though.
Man, it's another big game through the air. They have been good all day long. This quarterback has made good decisions. The defense hasn't really stopped them at all. And I got to tell you, if they're not going to stop them, you just got to continue to play football. That's up to them.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Breaking into the clear. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him short of the 15. They continue to lean in the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage. They do such a good job of this, and Chris, it pops up on film when I'm watching this defense play. Their recognition and instincts are off the charts, and you see the formation and motion of these jet sweeps. They're prepared for it, and here they get a tackle for loss.
Pitches to the back. He's got a crease, has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. This offense really clicking.
Chris, that's an interesting score at this point in the game. Holly, you better be around those coaches there at the handshake. It could get a little testy with a late score and a blowout.
Point after, not right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to field it. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Handoff heading left. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Tries the right with a quick throw. And he can't hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep for late game heroics. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, how many times do we see this? You know the quarterback's got to start being aggressive. They've got a multiple possession deficit, and they've got to put the ball